Okay, cool. I think we're live. I think we're live. Here we go. It's all good. Right. Let's go on Ark. So, yesterday I tried to get Shane a saddle for his animals, and I couldn't get enough hide. So, but Shane messaged me this morning, and he said, "Oh, Steve, I had a couple of saddles in the box anyway." So, well, like, it'd be good to come back on, check out his saddles, I suppose. I'll help him gather some resources. I've brightened up the colour a little bit. Again, it's a bit more of a faffle on the monitor to get the colour like as good as it looks on. I think TV's better. TV just the colour just looks so vibrant. But yeah, I think like having Shane have his colour like to max really just gives it a better experience. It's just a lot more vibrant and yeah. So gives you something to think about. Okay, so so Shane does check out these streams. I was talking to Shane this morning. And, he's out there in the jungle. He's looking for the Sasquatch. He's looking for Bigfoot. Now. And, yeah. Oh yeah, he's right as well. He's got Pelagornis. He's got a Taurosaurus saddle. Of course he does. Nice one, Shane. Thank you. That's great. Okay, so 2 Pelagornis saddles as well. So does he have one for a pterodactyl? He said, "Oh, you didn't look in the other box." That's what he said. Oh, maybe they're the only 2 boxes. Okay, yeah, they're the 2 boxes. Okay. So, I don't think he's got a Pteranodon saddle, but that's fine because we can get the resources for that, seeing as we have this Taurosaurus saddle. So, okay, so that's. Can he repair his tools? Let's go in here. So we need 1 metal ingot, 3 hide and wood. Okay. Could do all that. There we are. Beautiful. Nice. And 1 metal ingot. Okay. Okay. We can get. Ooh, he's got some metal ingots here. Okay, this isn't too bad. Nice one. We can get this started. So I wonder if you notice any difference in the colour then, because this is the fabricator. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so let's take this out. I need to repair it in a smithy, not the fabricator. Okay, cool. What a pleb. Okay, so let's put this in here. Yeah, I wonder if it's noticeable the colour, because I've changed the colour to make it more vibrant. It just looks. It's a much nicer experience. It's oh my god, like when I'm on mine, it's so therapeutic to see the. Oh, I can't get enough of it. I just yeah. It's like it just looks really good. It's a real good experience. It's nice. It's beautiful. So I've done the same thing here because yeah, it'd be nice if Shane could really experience the fullness of this Ark in all its glory. So, but yeah, I'm just doing a Shane right now. I'm having tea and biscuits. I'm having tea and biscuits. I said that a couple of times to Shane. I was like, "Oh, Shane's having tea and biscuits." He's like, and he does it every time. Every time he does a stream, after the near the end of the stream, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have tea and biscuits tonight." It's just like, Shane, is this your slogan now? Was it? Well, he is right though. Tea and biscuits is good, but I'm having coffee because it's like, you know, it's early in the morning. So, oh wow, yeah, I think the colour is definitely much more vibrant. It's, I would know for sure because if effects quality, I'll put it on medium. It's the same as mine, so Shane, if you're watching this, it's the same as mine. If I take off the clouds for a second, you can still see the stars. Yeah, see, mine is jet blue. Like, you can't see the stars during the day now, so that is something. I mean, I can work on that. I can, when I go offline here, I will tinker around with the colours to get it to the same as mine, but because it's unlike, I mean, the TV, okay, so the TV, it just has colour, and I can whack it up to 100, and that's it. Unfortunately, with the monitor, which is what Shane is using, there is like 5 or 6 little colour categories, and yeah, like if I put them all on 100%, they look a bit silly. It doesn't look right at all. So I have to do some tweaking with that. But yeah, there they are. This is Shane's Taurosaurus. Beautiful, you know. Looking good. Right. So let's go and get some resources and yeah, get his hopefully get a saddle here for his Pteranodon. That'll be, yeah. Set ourselves a nice little goal. And yeah, that'll be good, won't it? Right. Big doors. Yes. This is Shane's kingdom right now. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Back that, man. Back kick. Turn around. Last thing you want is the pin. Wow, he's a tank. He's not even getting punched. Wow. Take note on this, people. Take note. This is 153. Every friction is, I think it's... Wow, this is a beast. That's a tanky animal. Wow. Alright, we'll kill it, but... Wow. Wow, this is a beast. Don't you dare think that you're going to be the end. We're not getting pinned by you. Hang on, let me do the grass as well. There we go, get the grass in there. Oh, he's taking a bit of health down already, but... Okay. has a really high resistance and base attack, maybe. For a second, we're not gonna. I reckon I can kill that. Are they going after me? Oh wow! Why are they attacking me? Oh my days! Get out of here! Oh my gosh! Oh my days! Is that pathetic? What is happening? Like bloody hell! I'm nearly dead already. Right, okay, we're not risking this. Wow. See that fish is still there. There's a Sasquatch there. Nice. Okay, oh, there's a walk. I tell you what, we're not risking that. I'm not like was it Arethosuchus and that tiger fish, whatever that fish is, there's some major damage there. So yeah, I'm not risking Shane's army. Bloody hell, he's just had this. He's just got this now, and he's got 1,000 health. Yeah, we're not going to risk that. Jeez, this is a dangerous area. This ain't no. Dangerous point. I mean, the Taurosaurus is tough, but it's not like it's not the toughest animal around. You know what I mean? It's well, obviously, if you pump it into its health and its melee attack, yeah, it would help a lot. But I'm not going to put any levels on because I'll just leave that for Shane because it's Shane's decision what he wants on. Wow. Okay, so if he sits down, that will help him to heal faster. Plus, this animal it does eat meat. It prefers meat. It's yeah. I still think I need to tweak with the settings. Add the colour settings because it's vibrant, but it's not the same as mine. Mine is like, I think this colour, how I've set it, it's like it makes everything slightly yellowish, I think. But on mine is like a green tree, looks like a green tree, but super vibrant and different vibrant. Like it doesn't make every colour yellow. It actually like if the water's blue, it will make it vibrantly blue, but it doesn't make everything else blue. Every colour has its place and it's very vibrant. So right, okay, so he's just going to heal, but I need meat to properly heal him. I think 2966.2. Oh, 3. Okay. But yeah, that creature, was it the Erethriosuchus, I think it was called? 153, and that did that much damage. Wow, he must have a really high base attack or really high resistance. I knew they're tanky, but I didn't expect them to be that tanky, no. I'm going to have to use the beaver. I know I used the beaver yesterday and didn't do well, obviously. It was a rough day at the office yesterday, but all I need is some hide and some chitin. I'll double check to see if Shane's got some now. But you need 75 chitin or keratin. You need some hide and fibre, I think, for a pteranodon saddle. Let me just double check. Let me look. Okay. 125 keratin. He's got some high. Okay, let's look at the Pteranodon, which is Pteranodon saddle. So fiber, 125. Okay, we got that. You need 230 hide. Okay, 75 keratin. Yeah, it's very interesting because I'm thinking about showing Shane the testimony, but so I know for a fact, I know 100% of a fact that dinosaurs did not go extinct millions of years ago. That is the biggest lie ever. It's just a theory. This evolution stuff. It's just a theory by Charles Darwin. He had a theory that over the course of millions of years, man evolved and things evolved. But unfortunately, you cannot observe it scientifically. That's something you cannot do. So it's just a theory that they have, and obviously the world falls for it. But I'm a God-fearing man, and I know that dinosaurs, or before, what's he called? Sir Richard Owen. Sir Richard Owen in the early 1800s, he saw these giant skeletons of these animals, and he called them dinosaur. You know, dinosaur. Yeah, dinosaur. That's where it came from. So he named these skeletons dinosaurs. That's what he named them. So biblically speaking, they weren't called dinosaur. You know, they were called behemoths or beasts. I know that if you look at ancient pottery, you've got pottery from like 2,000 years ago that has people next to dinosaurs and other animals and stuff like this. So now Jurassic Park came out in 1993, so clearly they've not seen Jurassic Park. And before Jurassic Park, dinosaurs weren't that. I mean, obviously people studied them and they were known, but they weren't big in the world as after Jurassic Park, I assume, because yeah, everyone knew about dinosaurs after Jurassic Park. So, but yeah, dinosaur. The name dinosaur's only been around for a couple of hundred years, and again, you've got caves that have dinosaurs with people and things like this. So it's not just that, but there's I was looking at a testimony the other day where this lady in 1989, her and her husband went down to Peru, and when she went to Peru with her husband, they were doing some missionary work out there. They went to this area that it's very dangerous to get to. She said it was very primitive. No, she said primitive. That was her wording. But it's a very primitive area down in Peru that it's very hard to get to. And back in those days, those people were cannibals. I think in the 60s, there was people in Peru that were just lethal people. They'll kill you off just to eat you and stuff like this. And she went down there in 1989, and she was heading towards her son's house. That's where he lives. And she said she noticed, she went to her right, she came across a creature. She said she was surprised. She was so blown by what she was seeing, because she said I've only thought these existed in books and movies. Like, she's never seen this creature before. She didn't even know what pterosaurs are. She doesn't even know anything about dinosaurs and pterosaurs. But she said, this creature, it was just soaring. It was soaring in this draft, and it was a strange-looking creature because it had no feathers. It had like bat-like wings, and she said it had a big crest on the back of its head, and a big narrow beak. And, you know, she said it didn't pay her any attention. It was just soaring down the draft, like, you know, so it was just like soaring, you know, across the cliff there. But she said she was terrified. She said it didn't pay any attention to her. It was like battleship grey, and it had like leathery skin, but it was a bit. She said it was like a bird, but it didn't have any feathers. It was big, and she's never seen a creature like it before. And she ran to her son's house, and she said, but she told her son, and her son are like, yeah, these people down in Peru, they see these creatures all the time, and they just call it big bird, and which we know they're pterosaurs. You know, they are pterosaurs, but pterosaurs are, you know, they're supposed to have gone extinct. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. There are pterosaurs today down in Papua New Guinea being seen, and you know, they still believe the megatherium still exists, and down in Mexico, I think. But scientists just, you know, if you got to these scientists and you show them any piece of evidence that goes against their theories or goes against what they scientifically are showing, they will just try to shut it down, because they don't want. Well, think about it. If there's any new evidence that comes into place that their evolution rubbish and their you know, dinosaurs died out millions of years, all that rubbish, if there's any new evidence that goes against that, think of what an uproar it's going to, you know, because like the world is trusting in these scientists, but, you know, if there's any new evidence to show that that's not all true, what they're saying, the world ain't going to believe the scientists again, are they? So we've got the Sasquatch, which is the Bigfoot, you know, in America, which is, again, like, we know that biblically, dinosaurs or beasts, they live with mankind. Like, you know, humans never evolved. Humans have been humans forever. You know, and like these creatures, these, you know, Bigfoot and let's see, pterosaurs are being seen down in Papua New Guinea right now, and yeah, just things like the Loch Ness Monster and stuff like this. Like, people just don't want to. Well, not people, but scientists. They won't accept it. It's like Bigfoot. Like, they've got DNA. They've got DNA samples of Bigfoot. It's come back as unknown primate. So they've got hard evidence of this creature, but modern day scientists do not want to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars or pounds to go in search for a creature that may or may not exist. And again, when I saw an interview with this scientist, he was interviewed about the Loch Ness Monster, and they came up with some evidence, like strong evidence for the creature. That scientist got so angry. He was so angry. He was so like, why are you showing me this? Why, you know, and I'm just thinking, mate, why, like, just tell the truth. Like, you know, just, but they're just so against it. They're so opposed to these creatures. And again, for me personally, yeah, just the fact that looking at the dinosaur time scales of, like, some animals lived in the Jurassic, some animals lived in the Triassic or the Pliocene and all this stuff. Some animals never saw each other. I just thought that's just, like, absolutely boring and absolutely absurd. But the fact that, well, hang on a minute, all these animals lived at the same time, it makes a lot of sense. It's not really that absurd. It's like, you know, when I was watching Dave Hone did an interview yesterday. He's a paleontologist, and yeah, he was just like saying how when the T-Rex was around, it had no other predator that was close to its size. And I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute. If you look at the world today, there's so many big carnivores and big, you know, like in all different places, and it just feels right. But back in the when the Tyrannosaurus was around, apparently, according to Dave Hope, there was no other top apex, like, well, I mean, you know, big predator of that time. There's like, what, in the whole world? Do you know how boring that is and how lame that sounds? So, but yeah, you know, the fact is, dinosaurs, they did live with people. And again, like, we got paleontologists now that have discovered dinosaur blood, dinosaur skin. You know, they do something called carbon dating, and the carbon dating is how they date their fossils. And that's when they say, oh, this is millions of years old, because they go by their techniques of carbon dating and all this rubbish. But there are paleontologists now, like like honest paleontologists, who also have done a type of testing, how to test their animals and to, you know, figure out the age of it. And they tried it with a skeleton of a dog that died out 65 years ago, and it came back as, this testing was 65 years, and it's like, okay, we know this dog died 65 years ago, so they know this method works, and they tested it on a Triceratops, and it turned out that the Triceratops was about 4,000 years old. It wasn't millions of years old. If you look at history, there are verified historical documents today of hunters going out hunting animals that are described as what you would call dinosaur. Like actual hunters, men with rifles, like we're talking hundreds of years ago, maybe 500 years ago. They're literally going out hunting these creatures. You know, you've got the historic text, you know, of these animals being hunted. You know, I'm not saying they're going out hunting T-Rex, but there was one of these documents where you listen to what he's saying, and he's like, we've killed an animal, a big, large animal with 3 horns on its head, and it's like, it's a huge animal they're talking about. It's like it's a big animal, and it describes. If you look at the text, it describes like a Triceratops. This was like, what, 500 years ago. Like, they've got loads of historic documents of people hunting these animals. So, it's just, yeah, to me, it's like, it's kind of a no-brainer, but I think, like, if you were fed, since you were, like, in school, you were fed all this information of, well, dinosaurs lived millions of years ago, blah, 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 and all this stuff. Yeah, you're going to believe it, because it's all you know, but when you actually look into it and you realise the truth of what happens, it's much more fascinating to me and enjoyable to know that these animals, they weren't millions of years. The name dinosaurs only been around for a couple of hundred years. Humans were around with dinosaurs, so it's much more. It makes more sense as well. It doesn't, to say a Giganotosaurus was never around in the same period as a T-Rex. How boring is that? And that's like, why were they separate? Why was a T-Rex around at a different time period than it was in Giga? Doesn't make any sense. Like, who killed the Giga? Who killed the Giga? What? Like, humans? I don't think so. I don't think so. And it's not just that, but if you look at all the animals today, not one of them gets fossilized. No no animals get fossilized today. It's not like why is that? And it turns out the only way you can fossilize a bone is having a massive, like, what's it, like crash or an impact with water, like a force of water, but very strong, like a massive hit, like a, you know, it's something to do with water. I know that, but it's got to be like these bones have to be hit by a massive bit of force. I don't know too much about it. I know I saw an interview of these was it flood experts, and they were just showing they're showing the evidence about the flood, and there's overwhelming evidence about the flood. I mean, it's so black and white, and if you look at all the dinosaur bones, you can see how they died in like a drowning sort of like position. It's so obvious to look at them and go, oh yeah, clearly that, like, it looks like it's drowned. It was like, but these animals died from drowning. It's like, yeah, you can see that on their, you know, in the fossil records. So the evidence is there. It's all there. It's all, you know, but, you know, modern day scientists, they just don't want to know. They got this story and they want to keep the story to what it is, because yeah, it's a nice little fairy tale. But yeah, it's don't take my word for it. I would strongly recommend you look for yourselves and see for yourselves. There's so much evidence with the flood. There's so much evidence that humans lived alongside dinosaurs. Again, we've got paintings from like over 1,000+ years ago. We've got pottery with dinosaurs and humans thousands of years ago. You know, we've got dinosaur blood now. We've got dinosaur hair, dinosaur skin that can't be millions of years. You know, we've got evidence of the flood. It's all there, people. I mean, there was two guys down in Papua New Guinea. One of them was a World War II pilot, and they went down to Papua New Guinea, and the grass there is really long. Like that lady, she said, if you go to Papua New Guinea and go into the grass there, the grass will probably cut you, because the grass is so sharp and it's so long in Papua New Guinea. It's very, yeah, it's very long grass and very sharp grass, and it's very dangerous as well. But yeah, you know, well, basically there were two guys, and when they were going through this grass, something big came down and swooshed into the grass, and it rippled the grass, and it was a big flying creature. One of the guys was very shocked by what he saw. He said he described it, yeah, as it has to be a pterosaur. And the World War II pilot, his friend, turned around. He saw the pterosaur in Papua New Guinea. He turns around and he goes, "No, that's not a pterosaur, because they died millions of years ago." And it's like he saw this creature and he still denies it. And it's like, you know, some people, even if they see these animals, they're not going to believe it, because, you know, they've been fed all these lies over the years. But I don't really go and make a habit of trying to convince people, because it's not my place. It's just kind of like, I'm kind of glad that I know the truth, and I'm kind of glad that I don't live by these false scientists that have made these claims. And I mean, there are some good scientists out there who do tell the truth. They're not all corrupted, but again, just imagine if you've been feeding people lies all these years. Dinosaurs died out millions of years ago, and then you're forcing it to children growing up in schools and stuff like this. To suddenly there are new research coming out by honest scientists who are saying, well, hang on a minute, you know, this aging technique that they've got now are claiming that these dinosaurs are thousands of years old. If it's solid evidence, which it is, like, yeah, like the corrupted scientists, they don't want nothing to do with it. Like they literally, you know, if you show them any new evidence of what they're saying is false, they don't want nothing to do with it because, and again, they've got more power. I think these scientists, you know, saying 65 million years old, it's a big thing. Like, I think there's so many more dodgy scientists that just come up with this story of millions of years. And obviously, they've implemented it to schools and people, and everyone believes it because they're scientists. But there are two types of scientists now. They're actually studying these animals and fossils and stuff. And yeah, again, it's overwhelming evidence. Like blood samples, hair samples, pottery, caves, paintings, like the positioning of these animals that died. Like, look at them. Just look at how they're positioned. It's like, you know, it's like a drowning position. It's like, it's not just, yeah, it's just, yeah. And again, like I say, you know, some of the biggest evidence is people that are seeing these pterosaurs or pteranodons alive today. Like, you can see a pteranodon down in Papua New Guinea, but they're supposed to be extinct. They're supposed to have died millions of years ago, which, yeah, it's not true. It's not true at all. It's really not true. It's like, it's, yeah, but, yeah, it is what it is. Right, I'm gonna do something because I can keep rambling, but I do apologise, guys. I'm doing a stream here for Shane, but I'm kind of rambling about stuff I know and, you know, stuff that's quite, yeah, it's quite important to me. It's kind of, yeah, it's yeah. I'm really fascinated about dinosaurs and fascinated about modern day animals, and yeah, it's just stuff I'd just like to express, and I do apologise. But right, I'm going to do some gathering. I do need to get some hide, but I don't really want to risk it with a beaver. I don't think I'll be right with the beaver. What time's that now? 12:59. Okay. If only there's dodos over here or something, you know, like chicken. But what can I kill with this beaver? Because it's not a very strong beaver either. It's only got 4,000 health, 443% melee attack. I think they've got a low base attack, so they're not that tanky. Very good swimmers, that's for sure. But swimming ain't gonna get me any hide. So I do need hide, and I need keratin as well. Wow, okay. Okay, let me go back for a second and see. Let me go back and see how this Taurosaurus is doing. Because if he's gained some health, because I know if you get the Taurosaurus to sit down, it does heal faster. So yeah, hopefully he's healing now. Wow, yeah, don't go near that. Wow, there's a lot of dangers over here. Bloody hell, I mean, I didn't expect it to be this dangerous, but Shane, he's picked a dangerous spot. I mean, flipping heck. See, that tiger fish, he was never there before. I mean, he was there yesterday, but, and I have done a dino wipe since then. But, wow, that's, oh, flipping heck. Oh boy. Go, 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 go. Let's get out of here. And those fish as well. because I went on Beacon yesterday, Deacon. So I increased the fish in the rivers and the lakes, and I think it might have changed his fish, because he's got a lot of saber-toothed salmon over there, which is probably the best fish that you can go for, because it gives you prime fish meat if you use a sickle. But I think when I increased the fish to the lakes and the rivers, I think that's added more fish to his area as well, which would make sense, and that's why he's seeing all of that, seeing all those different fishes there. So, right, let me check your Torosaurus. Oh wow! Whoa! Look, his health's perfect. Look at that. That was, yeah. Okay, he's got full health. Nice. That's a good thing about a Torosaurus. If you get it to sit down, its health rapidly increases. So this is, yeah. We're gonna go out and we're gonna try to get some hide and keratin. I don't know. Just double check. Let me just double check on this. So how much hide do we need? So we're trying to build a Pteranodon saddle. Pteranodon, where's that to? Pteranodon. Okay, so we need 31 hide, and we need 75 or 70 keratin or chitin. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay. Right, I'm not going to get too ambitious. But it's kind of nice to know. It's kind of nice to know that this Torosaurus, if you get him to sit down, he heals really fast. So that's really handy for sure. Because Shane knows as well as I do, our animals, they don't heal that fast. No, they don't heal fast at all. Let me just shut the door. Nothing else can get in there. I'll get some berries so he... Oh, hang on. Wow, he's overweight, really. Well, Shane can level him up. I don't want to add to his stats because, again, this is Shane's animal, and I don't want to... Yeah, it's Shane's decision on what he puts his stats on, what he levels his stats on. 77. Okay. I might go and kill that thing there, like the Diplodocus. Oh my gosh, he's there again. Great. He's back for vengeance. Yeah, look, they got Sabertooth here. You've got Coelacanth. So clearly, up in the fish has definitely increased the fish over here as well. Look, I mean, and I think there was fish over here as well. Yeah, look, there's fish over there. Look. There's fish in this little area as well. So. Nice. Okay, we're getting wide. Okay, so we've got enough point. Perfect. We're getting some hide, we're getting some there is called a warg. Yeah, a warg. So I believe it's a kind of creature. I think I can't remember what mod this is from, but it looks like a wolf, doesn't it? It looks like a... Yeah, it's like some sort of wolf. So look, yeah, so you got fishes over here now. So when I increase the fish, then in the lakes and the rivers, it's clearly added more fish to Shane's area as well, which would make sense because Shane wanted me to increase the fish over here because it was a bit of a struggle to go all the way down, and yeah, so you know, I said to Shane, look, I'll give you a choice of like, I'll give you a choice of some animals that you can have in your area, like that I'll put there myself. But we don't want to make it easy for us. We don't want to do it just to, you know, make it easy. You want to still have that sort of, you know, always trying to survive on here, and you know what I mean, keep that survival for a lot. But as you can see, there's so much fish he's got here, and it's not just the paddlefish. It's what I put there. He's got saber-tooth salmon there. He's got coelacanth fish. He's got all sorts of fish. So the fish has definitely increased for sure, as you can see. Which is really, really good. Okay, so there's another warg over there. Is that a warg or is that a deer? Oh, that's a deer. Okay. Right, so now I'm just looking for keratin or chitin, and I'm going to kill a turtle. I'm going to go and kill a carbonemes, which is a four-legged turtle. I swear, did I see one around here? I think I saw one around here somewhere. It was unless it got killed. It might have got killed, but Shane doesn't have a spyglass. Shane and his spyglass. Ah, there he is, look, there he is. Okay, yep, cool. Okay, so how much do I need? I need 75. I need 75. So the question is, do I harvest that turtle with the tools, or do I use the Taurosaurus? I don't know what I'm gonna get. I do not know which one gathers more. I don't know if the pickaxe gathers more or the Taurosaurus, but oh, level 17. Okay, so it's not. There we go. Wait for it to come up here. There we go. So it's level 17, this thing. Carbonemes. Still pretty tanky, though, isn't he? Yeah, he's bleeding. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to use. It's pretty dangerous right there, so it's like taking a risk, but. Hang on, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's the hatchet that gets. Okay, I'm not getting hardly any keratin. Okay, I've got 3 there. It's not. Okay, I've got 4 there. It's not too bad. Okay, yeah, not 4. Good. Shane, you never have a spyglass on it. It's like, God, spyglass. It's very useful to have a spyglass. It's some kind of binoculars. Okay, so how much keratin did we get from that? 12. Yeah, it's not good enough. What's this? Oh, it's a baby Diplodocus. Okay, let me. Can you not get it? Get some hide here. wide for a baby animal. Right, let's. Okay, so we definitely. Wow, that's a lot of prime. Wow, you got 11 levels here. Okay, didn't realise that. I'm not going to put any levels down because obviously this is Shane's animal, so I'd rather wait for him to come on himself and do it, because yeah, just don't think it's right if I start tweaking with his animals, like. So yeah, I can't see the chat right now because my phone is downstairs and my phone is on, like, it was on 8% battery. So yeah, it's on charge. So I cannot see the chat at all. So Shane, if you're watching and you're trying to suggest, oh Steve, put the levels on the weight or whatever. I can't see you, so I do apologise. Ooh, whoa, what is that? That's a... Wow, look at this. Oh, okie dokie. No, alright, yep, cool. That's not going to happen. None of that. There we go. God, he's after me, isn't he? Okay, you... That's... I just saw this little lizard, I thought it'd be friendly, but... Oh, there's parrots there. Oh, it's an acro. That's an acrocanthosaurus, look at that! God, the beast! He's getting attacked there by 2 dire bears. 2 dire bears are on the hunt. God, this is beautiful. Dilophosaurus there, look, he's much bigger. So there's a Morexus over there, you've got an Acrocanthosaurus. Things are heating up over here in Shane's area. Look at this. Wow, Shane, you've got a lot going on over here, haven't you? You've got... Bloody hell. Jeez. I got penguins, nice. Oh, Sasquatch over there. Look, there's Bigfoot over there. Bloody hell, this is beautiful. This is nice. There's a lot of wildlife. Right. I need to focus on getting keratin. Right, that creature there, look, that is aggressive. It's called an Aerostian. I can't remember the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so I've got to be extra careful because I actually tamed this animal. I tamed this animal for Shane, which was a pain in the backside because, yeah, you know, you got to go out and get some seaweed, and that's a pain in the backside, and then you got to go and passively tame it. And fortunately, there wasn't many dangers in the area at the time, so I managed to tame this quite successfly. Right, I'm just looking for keratin or chitin. I'm trying to think of like an animal that is not going to pose too much of a threat. And yeah, I don't really want to risk too much damage by some of these creatures. I mean, look at these. Like, I mean, that creature there on 4 legs, the big tanky thing, we know that is tough. So Dilophosaurus, nice. Okay, so Shane is bought some clothes. Yeah, I should have bought some clothes. Oh, hang on. Make some clothes here. I'm going to tweak the colour settings because I still think the colour's not too right at the minute. I think it's a bit... There we go. Just everything looks yellowy. But I'll tweak it. I'll have a little tweak around. Trying to get Shane the best colour contrast that he can get. Right, so if I got 12, let me see how much I can get with this. I think that's less. I think that was less, so... Yeah, I got 7, so... It's probably better to use a pickaxe. Yeah, it's probably better to use a pickaxe, or a hatchet. Oh, nice. Okay, he's getting carrots. He's getting kited. Okay. So, yesterday I added a mod that makes the Dilophosaurs bigger, because that's realistic. I think the... let me use a pickaxe. No, use a hatchet. Yeah, the Dilophosaurus in real life it was a big animal. I mean, it was like, what, 29 feet long? Maybe 30 feet long and 5-6 meters. Yeah, okay, that's yeah, no, it was a big animal. It wasn't. I think the Dilophosaurus on here is because of Jurassic Park. They got this. The Dilophosaurus never spat venom. It didn't do that. It never had a crest. But yeah, size-wise, these are pretty good. These are pretty. They're much more bigger than the standard Ark Unofficial, which is pretty good. Right. Get some keratin, get some chitin. Nice. Tanky animal, isn't it? this turn? I think it's it's got to be over 2. Is that 110? 119. Ah, that's tanky, isn't it? Wow. That is a tanky animal. Right. Okay, I'll have to. Well, they're going to go after my kill. I'm going to kill these as well. Oh, they drop chitin and chitin as well, so it's probably worth me trying to find their bodies. While I do this, it gives Shane some levels on his Torosaurus, so let me change that for a second. The water looks a little bit weird there. The water looks a little bit pixelated. Okay, so oh, here we go. I think we are. Oh, we're good. We're good. Got enough. Okay, cool. 21 levels. Wow. Shane, doing well, mate. Okay, so yeah, I will sort out this colour. I'll make sure the colour is just the same as mine, just, you know, like vibrant, but I think it's vibrant, but I think it's more like, it looks more yellowy, but it's going to be a bit more of a faffle because again, on the monitor, which is what Shane is using, there's like 5 or 6 sort of colour settings that you're going to tweak with, whereas if you just use a TV, like I do, you just got one, which is colour, and whack it up to 100, and it's like, oh. So alright, let's get back. So we got enough now for a Pteranodon saddle, and yeah, Shane's got 21 levels for his Torosaurus, and when he comes back, he can put them on himself. doing well. Very, very well. So, just trying to see what else I can do to help him out whilst he's away. I'll just gather some resources. I'll get a few resources on the go because Shane doesn't have a lot at his base. Like it's like resource-wise, he doesn't have much. It's like my days like even if you spend like 5 minutes every time you come on, just gathering some like wood or gathering stone or whatever. Even if you're not using it, it all builds up, and when you do need to use it, you've actually been saving all your resources. So it's like, that's what I did. So that's why I've got a lot of resources, because I just saved everything. I didn't really. I think the only thing I threw out was berries. I think berries, yeah, you just throw out berries, fine, but. Half hour later. Oh, look at that! Was that a hawk? Wow! No. Scorched eagle. There's a scorched eagle over there. Look at it. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow! Look at that. Whoa! Look at that thing. That's a scorched eagle. Hast eagle, but it's a scorched version. God, it'd be good to get one of those, wouldn't it? I think, yeah, because they've got like a dive, like a diving glide, similar to the Griffin and the Ornithochorus, but I've had one of those before, and it had so much stamina. Like it had mine had 10,000 plus stamina. That thing never runs out of stamina. It's so high, much higher than the RG. So, but the RG can carry more, and the RG has a weight reduction, so. Yeah, it's not totally better than the RG in every way, but has its place. Oh, what's that? That's begins with E. Eoriceratops. Wow! Level 493. Oh, beautiful. Look at that! Just boom! Yes! Right. Don't worry about the Anzu. That's quite rare. Like, you don't see that often. Shane, have you ever seen one at your base? Well, you have now. I think they're more in the desert. I think they go in the desert. But let's get back to base. And when we get back to base, put a saddle on his PT. I'll just fly around a little bit, just to get some levels on him. Because unlike the Taurosaurus, where I'll just leave it for Shane with the Taurosaurus, like what he wants his levels on, he can do it. But bloody hell. But the Pteranodon, you only want to put it on your stamina, so I can do his stamina for him, it'd be fine. Okay, that thing's being smart. He's specifically waiting for me to go to the door. Oh no. What? He's got a Protosuchus there as well. There's a Protosuchus. Wow, there's two of them. Oh, they're hunting that thing down. Look at that. Whoa, the deer is on the hunt. Yes. I think they killed him. But look at that. They're just staying at my door. Are they attacking the door? There's no way. Wow. There's so much fish. Wow. Shane, what's going on around here? Okay, this is a tricky one. How are we going to... Okay, yeah, he's attacking that door. We're going to have to lure this thing away. Okay, he's... Doesn't take long for him to get lured. Yep. Come on, in here. That's it. Yep, good on you. There we are. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's a bit glitchy. Tiger shark. Tiger fish. Wow, that thing's lethal. Wow, it sort of... When it bites you, though, it does gashed. It's called gashed. It really slows down your movement. I didn't realise this thing was tiger fish. Yeah. Screw all that. Wow. Okay, I don't know where those Protosuchus and... But gosh, he's right there. Yeah, see, they're smarter. I think the AI on this is a lot more smarter because... How do you explain this? They are specifically, intentionally... well, they just go to the door. They know I'm going to go back to the door. That's... Well, I don't know if they know, but... Whoa, let's go. Yeah. Oh. Proteosuchus. Gosh, a big there, crocodilian. Okay, I'll lure him out. I'll just lure him. I'll lure him over here. That's it. Come on. He's moving. He's coming. Come on. Let's go for a tour. I'm getting in those doors. I am getting through. There's no way these are going to outsmart me. Ah, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Right, is he... Where is he? Can't believe he... Oh, that thing's still there. He's still there. He's waiting. Oh, he's moving. Go. That's it. Go. That's it. Faster. There we go. Go on, move. That's it. Get in there. Oh. Come on. See? That was not easy. That was not easy at all. Bloody hell. What was that all about? Right. Okay. Not to panic. Not to panic at all. Let's all calm down around here. Let's all relax. A couple of intruders at the front door. Two beastly animals that actually... I think they would kill this animal. I feel the Taurosaurus wouldn't be able to take on two of those. Right, so let's get this saddle. So we've got a fibre there, we've got hide. Keratin and chitin. We could build it now, I mean... I came back to build it, but okay, no, that's fine. Right, so... Okay, so... Where's this Pteranodon? There it is. So what I'll do is... I'm gonna get some levels on his Pteranodon because Shane is going to put all of his levels on his stamina when it comes to the Pteranodon, so I could just do that. But when it comes to the Taurosaurus, you know, he might want to put on health, he might want to put on attack, he might put on weight, so I don't know what Shane wants to do with his stats, but I do know what Shane wants to do with his Pteranodon. So, yeah. That I can definitely do. Let's, shut the door, thank you very much. Right. Here we go. Oh, yes! Where We're in the sky! We're in the air! This is good! Oh, Shane, you can come to my base now. Hang about, that's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. I could fly to my base, and I can give you a bit of a tour. Just, wow, there's not really much of a tour. I can't really take you into my building because the door is locked. And well, let me just land it. Yeah, I spoke to Shane this morning. He sent me a video of the jungle, and he said, "Oh, this reminded me of Ark because it's the same sounds that you hear in an Ark." And it was like, yeah, the first thing I thought of when he sent me that video of the jungle was Ark. It was like, yeah, this is the same sort of sound. So yeah, I think Wildcard and Snail Games got that right. That's for sure. Right. Okay. So well, I need to get some levels on his stamina. That is definitely something I need to do. Get some levels on the old stamina here. Because again, Shane would put all of his levels on his Pteranodon on his stamina. He won't be putting on the health, he won't be putting on the melee attack, it would all be on his stamina. So I can do that for him, that's perfectly fine. But again, it's different with the Taurosaurus. So yeah. I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, Shane might actually put his stats on something else. I highly doubt it, but what else is he going to do? He's going to put on melee attack? Oh, look at that! Giant turtle! Wow! Gosh, beautiful, isn't it? Really? It's yeah. Right. Nice. Did you get anything for that? That was level 34, that dodo. Ooh, one level. It's not really... Just for everybody to know that the experience, the XP is on 2 times. Yeah, so it's on 2 times, which is higher than normal. So yeah, obviously you want more levels, you got to go for tougher animals. Makes sense. Right, level 17. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from that. Well, it'll give us a bit of meat. A little bit of meat. Get this chicken, level 51, when there's less pages. Wow, you get kited off a chicken? I did not know that. I did not. I will tweak his colour. I will make sure his colour is like better. It's okay now, but it's just that everything looks yellow. Well, it is yellow tints. It's not completely yellow, but it's not the same as what mine is. I will figure it out though. I will figure it out. So I'm just going to fly to mine. Give you a little bit of a tour, you know. A little bit of a tour at my my little nerdy cabin, you know, because I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. I am an idiot. That's what I am. Yeah. I'm an absolute nerd. But yeah, I'll give you a tour. See what happens. It's so fun. Amount of times I come on here with Shane, and you know, you see an animal that's like clearly it's a dangerous animal, it's a tough animal, and then Shane will go, "Oh, Steve, just hit that and see what happens." It's like, what do you mean see what happens? You know what's going to happen. It's like, well, Shane, why don't you go and hit it and see what happens? No, I'm alright. Oh, okay. You know, crafty bugger, isn't he? He's, you know. Shane wants me to. He wants me to lose my animals. I think. Nah. This is PvP, by the way. This is. What is that? Oh, it's a gorilla! Wow! That's a gorilla. God, it's beautiful, isn't it? Wow, look at the fish! Look at all this! It's definitely increased. Yeah, okay. This is good news, because if I do any changes to the map, any tweaks or increase in animal spawns and populations, it's hard to fly around everywhere to look for these creatures, because yeah, it's just too big, the map, and but seeing this now coming up here, yeah, the fish have definitely increased. Like there's no look at that. That's the fish have definitely increased. So yeah, this is good news. This is we have fishes and they are increasing. Yeah, the colour looks good. See, look, yeah, it's vibrant, but it just looks a bit like yellowy tints. It's fine. I will figure it out. But I think it's close to mine. It's close to how my colour looks. But yeah, because right. Taking a guided tour. Yeah, if you look at that, it just looks like yellowy. It's like a yellowy tint, but you know, at least the trees are looking quite vibrant, I suppose. That's so we are getting there. We're partially there with the colour variations. Yeah, doing well. So, wow, even with a pteranodon, it's still a bit of a trek to get to mine, isn't it? Jeez, this map is huge. I think me and Shane definitely chose the better map for sure. So I'm getting yeah, look at that, beautiful. The trees are very vibrant, lovely red colours there, pinks and greens, and oh, damn, oh. Damn, look at this. This is nice. This is therapeutic, that's for sure. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, Shane, we're in Palace. We're in a palace now, Shane. Okay, so that's where I get my metal. I get my metal that way, somewhere, obsidian. So we're just around the corner from my base. Yeah, look at all the vibrant colours here, and oh, beautiful. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Okay, so bit too yellow, I think. It's too yellow tints. It's not to worry, not to worry. Get that sorted. Alright, so here's my base. So it's, well, it's part of the base. So as you can see, where my location is on the map is there. So I'm just outside the redwoods. Oh, great! Wow. It's a bit of an amateur mistake. But that's fine. We're landing. We're going down. There we are. We're dropping. Ho ho ho! Here we are at. This is Hopkins headquarters here. Alright, let me. Oh, whacking up. Okay, let me put that back down to medium again. Say. Yeah. So I've done a fair amount. I mean, I've done all my walls. So I've got a few forges on the go here, as you can see, because I kind of figured that if you spread out all of the metal, if you put all the metal in one, it takes ages to get through it. But if you spread them out, you get metal faster, like metal ingots. So, but my house that I built is over here. Though, so it's, yeah, it's a nice little forest, you know. That's the forest. So yeah, so this is my. Fortunately, I can't. Yeah, so I've got friggin' photo mode. This is my house that I'm building. I'm using wooden skins, by the way. It's I'm using, was it Cozy Cabins? I think it's called. That's what the skin is. Yeah, I can't go in there, can I? But yeah, it's sort of, it's a nice little little cabin house here outside the woodlands. There's Shane trying to make some sort of Badlands military style crazy volcano destruction areas, and there's me with my little little cabin. So yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I thought, oh, you know, it's a nice little design. I'll try and see in here, look. No, you can't really see in there, but yeah, well, that's the layout anyway. That's the layout, and you got your little bay windows. Look. So can I? Yeah, it's a nice little cabin. Yeah, it's good. But you know, that's it for that. I've only got 2 animals, so I've got a tarsier, which actually this gets more wood than the beaver. This gets more wood than the beaver. This gets more stone than the Doedicurus, and it gets metal as well. It's not really good for oil. It's good for obsidian. I got a lot of obsidian from it, but yeah, it's a weird tame. It's a tough tame. I thought it was quite challenging. I did it in my trap, but so basically with this creature, what you have to do is you have to do damage to it. So yeah, you have to do damage to it. When you do enough damage to it, it rolls on its back. So when it rolls on its back, you have to beat it with a bat. And when you've done that, enough times, it knocks itself out, and then that's when you tame it like a normal herbivore. So I think it would be quite a challenge for Shane to tame one of these. I think if he wants to try and attempt it, he can use my trap. I can tell him how to do it and stuff. But this is my RG. So I've got my RG here. So it's my RG, my Target. But yeah, I've only got 2 animals. I've only got 2 animals now. All of my animals got killed. So, you know, when Shane's losing his animals, I can't say much either because I'm losing my animals. It's, I think we're just as bad as each other, really. Right, so yeah, so that's my house. Anyway, that's my base. Right, let's go and get some stamina. Level up the stamina. I think I'm going to extend my walls. Yeah, because it's big when you're on the ground, but I know I can make this bigger. So as you can try and see, look. I don't know if you can see the end there, but that's my house and the walls behind. Then you can't see the walls over there, can you? But yeah, I'm just trying to. I might make this a bit bigger. Make the compound a lot more bigger than what this is. So, but yeah, I'm just outside the redwoods. So it's like, yeah, it's just a forest. It's just a massive carpet of trees, like a forest. It's yeah, it's perfect. It's yeah, perfect location, really. So right, I'm gonna go down to the beach. I'm gonna sort this out as well. Look, basically, his grass doesn't render in like fully. Well, it does, but it's kind of at a distance, if it makes sense. So you can see in the distance there's no grass, and I've tweaked mine so you can see grass like miles away. So I'm gonna have to tweak his as well so we can see the grass miles away as well. It just gives it a better experience. I think it just looks better. Like, so right now you can see it's quite bare, like further on ahead. Yeah, it's quite bare, isn't it, really? Right, so we're gonna get some levels. So I'm gonna go to the beach. I just thought I'd give you a guided tour. And then hopefully when Shane comes on, I can show you inside. I mean, I could just unlock my door, but what's going on here? You alright, chaps? How's it going? Nice. Quetzalcactylus, look at this. Damn. Oh, this is like walking with dinosaurs. God, look at this. Quetzalcactylus. Oh, beautiful. Right above the grasslands. God, that's beautiful. Right, so. God, if only I had a spyglass. Quetzalcactylus. Damn. Beautiful. Look at these massive. God, see, this is why you love Ark. You just these little moments you don't get on anything else. I mean, seriously, you don't. You just absolutely. I can't express how bloody good this is. Nice. Right above the grasslands here. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I do get very enthusiastic when it comes to Ark. It's just, it's just too damn good, isn't it? It's just, I can't explain the feeling. It's just, I'm not honestly. I'm not exaggerating. I get it. Sometimes on Ark, you just, you see these certain creatures, and it's just. I don't think there's not many games that have its own ecosystem, and just like this. This is perfectly. Ark is just it's the best. It's too damn good. It's the best game ever created. I honestly, it's just too good. It's it's bloody good. And I know for a fact that Shane feels the same. Shane, yeah, he loves Ark a lot as well. He really does. And yeah, I think like I used to like I used to play on a server with an old friend of mine before I started playing with Shane, and yeah, I always, I used to think that he was the best one I liked to play with, but I haven't played with my old friends for about 4 or 5 years on Ark. So, but me and Shane have been playing Ark together consistently for about 3 years now. So hang on. So me and Shane started playing Ark together, but seriously playing Ark together. July 2023. So nearly 3 years. Me and Shane have been playing. So, and the thing is with Shane's very easy with this. Like he said to me, Steve, I don't mind if you try to make it realistic and you do your tweaks, whatever. It's perfectly fine. He's so like he just doesn't care. He doesn't, and he, to see someone else who loves playing Ark just as much as me. He's so enthusiastic with Ark as well. He loves Ark. He really does. I think he's definitely my favourite person to play Ark with. I think, yeah, now it's Shane. So Shane, I've definitely got more fond memories playing with Shane than I have anyone else when it comes to Ark. So, it's yeah. I do like playing with Shane. I think he's a great guy. He really is. He's yeah. But, I still think it's interesting on this server. This time, we both agreed when we start out together, none of us leave until we get a couple of PTs. And when Shane got his flyer, he buggered off, and I still didn't have a flyer, and I was like, Shane. So he flew off and found his base location way before I did, and I was like, Shane, whatever happened to both of us getting flyers and then buggering off? No, he just, alright Steve, I've got my flyer, I'm off now, I'll see you soon. I was like, yeah, Shane, that's not really what we agreed on. That's fair enough, Shane does his thing. He goes out there and he found his spot. So that's it. I understand. He just leaves me alone. We know where we stand. But yeah, normally whenever me and Shane have started on the server, it's Shane's idea. He's just like, oh Steve, should we get to, should we wait until we both get a flyer each and then we bugger off and do our own thing? It's like, yeah, that's fine. Right, so I'm just looking around the beaches again, because obviously the beaches, potentially high level dodos I think would be the best bet. Go for high level dodos. Best course of action here. So I'm just going to basically, because I've got things to do as well. I've got things to do today. I'm just going to level up the stamina a bit, and then go back and log off. Very dangerous territory here, guys. Very dangerous. We have to have our wits around us because, God, there's carnivores, there's predators everywhere. This is so bloody good. Honestly, I think if you're not a gamer, you're never gonna understand. You're never gonna understand how this feels. Like Shane definitely understands. I know Shane does. Like, I don't know if Shane is as enthusiastic or gets excited as much as I do. I reckon he is. Like, you know, when you see Shane in these like the whales, there's like some whales, I think the Shastasaurus, and they come out of the water and they start splashing around, and Shane's like, wow, that's awesome. You know, you see him, he's just expressing it, and so I think Shane does get enthusiastic as well. I think I know what that is, but I don't know for sure. 102 that is. Level for that. Okay, that's that thing over there. It's like a Spinosaurus. What level is this? 238. Okay. I can't kill them, they've got babies. I'm not killing the penguins. I've always got babies. I mean, I think Shane wouldn't kill them either. I think if he saw those penguins, he'd be like, nope, I'm not killing those penguins. Because penguins are Shane's favourite animals. Dodos around there? Oh, chicken there. That is an actual chicken. That's not the chicken that Shane calls chicken. Like, if Shane sees anything that is feathered, literally anything that's feathered, he'll say, oh, the chicken. And I'm like, I have no idea what you want about this. See, Shane hates terrapins. He hates the terrapins. He calls them chickens. I love the terrapins. I think they're awesome. But Shane always... But he calls the terrapins chickens, and he'll call another animal chicken that's furry or feathered, and I'm like, Shane, if you say chicken thing, I have no idea what you're on about. I don't know what you're talking about. But, you know, it's yeah, Shane really doesn't like terrapins. He really doesn't like terrapins. I think he said the reason why he hates the terrapins, it's because it reminds him of Ollie, his parrot, and his parrot, actually it's his girlfriend's parrot. He doesn't really like it because he's too noisy, and so when he sees these terrapins, it's like, oh yeah, it just reminds me of Ollie, and he just doesn't like the way they run and stuff or move. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm afraid. But no, I love the pterodactyls. Okay, so I'm still gonna. I'm hoping I can just get the stamina up to like 1,000. But he definitely needs fish or meat. He definitely needs meat. But I think he can get some meat. I'll go over his later and give him some meat. Or I was going to do it yesterday, but I totally forgotten to go over to his. What's that there? Oh. Not of a leopard safe over there. Right, let me. I'll just leave it as that. It's highish, 753. I mean, Shane can obviously get. Yeah, he can. But I don't really want to get his food on 0 right now. I think the more I'm flying around, the more hungry he's going to get. So yeah, let's be sensible about this. I don't want to be responsible for losing Shane's animal. Even though I got him this Pteranodon, as well as the Torosaurus, but it is still Shane's. It's not. I said I will get him one. I'll get him a Pteranodon and a Torosaurus while he's away, because he only had a beaver and a Castor Order, so. I was like, poor bugger, he lost a few animals. Right. I'm just going to fly back to Shane's now then, because be careful when you're flying over the ocean, because Leviathan is out there, and he's a very big giant whale that has this like sonar attack thing that can knock you off your animal, so even when you're flying in the air. So yeah, you got to be careful. Got to be careful on this server when you're out in the ocean, because yeah, I think Shane did an episode, and on the episode Shane was looking down and he was like, oh, what's that there? Oh, it's something big. And then Shane gets knocked off his animal, so Shane definitely witnessed firsthand what Leviathan can do, or Leviathan, so Leviathan, whatever you want to call it. I don't really want to go too much into the ocean, like flying above. Yeah. Let's get back to base, because he's obviously losing food. There's a giant anaconda. Is that an anaconda, or is that an ultra boa? Oh, it's an anaconda! Oh, that's an anaconda right there, look. Oh, hey, yeah, we're not getting close to that. But we have to land. Right, I've got to be be careful. Caprisuchus. Caprisuchus is it's a crocodilian that runs on all fours, and he jumps and grabs you off your animal. And yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about in that area. Yeah, okay, so we're pretty fine, we're pretty good. Oh, there's some dangers down there. Beautiful, isn't it? Right. Yeah, his food's on 0 now, I think. Oh, it's very close to 0. Yeah, there we are. Let's... Thing is, the Leviathan, or Leviathan, whatever you want to call it, I had to take him off the spawn replacers, so when I put down 2 bee spawners, and there were only 2 Leviathans on the map, and I had to do it by bee spawners. But I had to take them off because it was just too many bee spawners. Like it was still being a problem. So in Beacon, I put Leviathan back into the ocean, but as a very rare spawn. So they're very rare that they spawn in. It's like 2% or something that they spawn in. So there might be more Leviathans in the ocean, but they're very rare. So a bit cautious because, yeah, you just never know, do you? You just don't know what's going to spawn in. You know, like there's animals are fighting to spawn in, and yeah, Leviathan can be one of them, and he's going to ruin your day. So, yeah. Right. Yeah, so as you see here, so right ahead, there's no grass. It's kind of like it renders in really late. Mine doesn't do that. Mine's instantly in. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. I'm gonna have to tweak that. I don't think Shane really minds, but Shane would actually appreciate it if his looked as best as it can be. And, that is what I'm going to do. And I don't like the sound of that. There's like... Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. And those leopard seals, they can grab you in the mouth. I didn't realise that, so you don't want to get too close. Shane, if you're watching this, you don't want to get too close to those leopard seals on your pteranodon, because they will grab you in the mouth. Okay, so we're not going to do any sightseeing today. We're going to get you back to your base. We're going to keep this. Going to play it safe. Wow, it's Bigfoot. Look at that, Sasquatch. Oh, Sasquatch over there. He's got babies as well. God, this is nice, isn't it? Really. Damn. Look at that. That's beautiful. I've been looking at a lot of documentaries on Bigfoot. Oh wow, that's nice. I mean, you know, it's a weird colour. Yeah, Sasquatch here now. Wow. Oh, Bigfoot. Nice. Oh, look at that. Oh my days. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Bigfoots. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, there's a little diet there as well. I mean, a little cub. That's beautiful. I mean, that's just, I don't know. Ark is just too damn good. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really? Oh, look at this. Little Bigfoots. Little Bigfoots. Nice. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Right. Shane's got a few iguanas over here. He's got those iguana creatures over there, look. They're very good for gliding. I mean, they're very fast when it comes to gliding, but they can be difficult to control. I suppose they can be difficult, but yeah, they are pretty good. Okay, let me... I'm just really happy that the fishes are spawning a lot more now. As you can see in Shane's area, there's a lot more fishes. And there's different types of fishes, and not just paddlefish, which he had before. There's some saber-toothed salmon there, and look, there's fishes here now. So there's definitely more fishes in the waters, which is good. Yeah, look at the size of that! Look at the size of that salmon! God, man. Oh, Shane, look at this. Damn, wow. Shane, you got fish. Shane, you have fish. I mean, look at this. Gosh, Shane. Mr. Parks, look at all this. Oh, hey. I might as well pop over to Shane's to get fish. But that fish, I don't know. Tiger fish. Yeah, I don't know where that's come from, but yeah, it's just, yeah, that's not good. Right. Well, we're back at the base, all safe and sound, and yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't really want to leave here yet until. Make sure we've got any meat. Oh, okay, I've got a bit of meat. That's good. That's good. Build on him. Let's full sweeten the meat. That'll do for a minute. Right, let's put them back in here. Cool. Get Barry the Beaver. Barry the Beaver. Yeah, Shane, you should call him Barry the Beaver. Is that male or female? I mean, it's a male. Oh, Barry the Beaver. Yeah, what was this? I don't know. Right. So, Mr. Parks. We're at the Parks headquarters. Here, you know, on Appalachia. Getting all your animals inside here. See? This is not animal cruelty. Beautiful. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. Cool. Over there. Put this over here. Yeah, I think Shane needs to build a bigger, a bigger like animal hut. I think Shane, yeah, he needs to build like, especially with this thing. Right, let's move this over here because obviously we need to get into the bed. If I do the doors, wood. Okay, he's got no torches. Well, I mean, it'll be cold for a minute. It's not going to be. How much is it for? Nope. I'll build him a torch. I'll get him a torch right now. So stone and wood. So okay, so get some stone. Get some wood on the go, which is what's stone to. He's got some stone. There we go. Got enough of that. I have to admit, Shane has picked a real difficult area to build in. Like, it is a hard area. I thought my area is quite hard, but I think my area has a bit more give than what Shane's does, because like a lot of the dangerous animals that are in my area, they are more in the grasslands, which is a bit out further away from me. My area is just outside the redwoods. Whereas there were dangers there when I tried to build my base, but wasn't as high as Shane's. Shane's is like, apart from this area he's in right now is pretty safe. I don't think there's anything spawning in really in his little compound here, but as soon as he goes through those doors and he goes out, he's in some dangerous territory right there. He's got all sorts going on out there, so yeah, I think it's going to be harder for Shane to get somewhere, but I think he'll be alright. He'll learn. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. But it's a nice spot though. It's a really nice spot. It's a very unique location. So yeah, he's dying, but it's fine. It's like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just take all his clothes off and when he logs out. So if there'll be enough food. Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna unlock his feeding trough. Unlock. There we go. I'll unlock his feeding trough, and then I'm going to fly over and put some fish. Fly over and put some fish in his feeding trough, so he'd be fine. Right, so I'll take these clothes off and all his bits and bobs, because if he does die, he's not lost any items. So let's put this in there. Take his clothes off. Again, I'm going to leave his stats for him, because this is Shane's server. Shane's walkthrough, not mine. And there we are. So, yeah. That'll do for today, folks. That'll do for today. So, a little bit of progress there. We've got a couple of... what do we do? Well, we've got a couple of levels. Did a bit of sightseeing. That's pretty much it. We didn't really... Yeah. I think when you think about it, we didn't do too much, but you know, we did a bit of sightseeing. And yeah, it's not too bad. Could be better, could be improved, but but yeah, things are looking good. So let's Shane, your wires. I mean, it's like getting strangled around here. But all right, that'll do for today, folks. So much love to you all. My name's Steve, and I am the guy that Shane plays on the server with. And I've been playing with Shane on Ark for nearly 3 years now. So whenever Shane does a stream and he's talking to Steve, I am Steve. So yeah, Shane is away right now. He's on the hunt for Bigfoot in Jumanji, and yeah, he's over there for a time. So whilst he's away, he's asked me to come online, and that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm here. So much love to you all. Stay strong, stay safe. God bless, and yeah, see you all soon. Take care.